Yo, what's up, guys? It's the infamous Four Ninja Toads, and we are back with another episode of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, episode 7. Yep, that's 7, siete, set. And it's called Love and Potato Chips. And who eats a lot of potato chips? Chojo, of course. So it's a little bit more Chojo-centric. There's a metaphor in there about potato chips and love. So it's kind of funny. I thought it was funny overall. I thought it was a funny episode. We get to see a little bit more information towards the end about what exactly is, well, not really much more information. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, that's weird. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a little bit. So we open up the episode, and it's Boruto with Shikadai and Mitsuki, and they're talking. And Boruto does these crappy drawings of the shadows he sees, which is pretty funny. And I thought it was hilarious the way he drew his drawings, and everybody just kind of freaks out. Like, well, Shikadai actually is just the one that freaks out the most. But anyway, so again, Mitsuki is. We know Mitsuki has something to do with it. He must have something to do with it, and because he's looking for his son, S-U-N, not S-O-N. He is basically the moon, and he's looking for his son. He thinks Boruto is his son, or his. I guess they belong together, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean exactly, but I'm guessing he's supposed to help him follow the right path, I guess, or I don't know exactly at this point. All right, so after that, we encounter Chocho, the class rep, and Sarada, and there's this dude following him, and he's really weird, and he goes invisible. And at one point, we see a really quick reaction from Chocho and the Sarada and the class rep. They're actually pretty fast. I thought it was cool. I thought it was good enough to mention to you guys that they were pretty prepared. He spooked them a little bit, and they just reacted, and it was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. And at some point, Chocho is blaming the stalker. She thinks the stalker is after her, right? But in fact, we find out who the stalker is. He's Magire or Majire. I don't know how you say that exactly. He's a kid from the class next door, so I wonder who his teacher is. But so he didn't have this weird chakra, a shadow around him. But we find out he wasn't actually following Chojo. He was following Miss Class Rep, which I don't know if this is the first time we hear her name. She's Miss Sumire, which is pretty funny because everybody he says, "Oh, Chojo talks him into saying, "Okay, tell her how you really feel," and he's like, "I really, wait, no, this actually before that." He says, "I'm really after I'm stalking Miss Sumire," and they're like, "Oh, you mean the class rep?" Which is kind of funny. I thought it was really funny, but anyway, beyond that, let's get past that. So, some little things that you might notice is like the Miss Sumire hides behind Boruto when they find the stalker, which is kind of a hint, and then I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird, and Boruto blushes at some point because Chojo tries to talk in Majire to tell her how he really feels, and he does, and he asks her out on a date, and she shoots him down, right? And that's when he just runs away like a weirdo, crying. I don't know if he was crying, but he runs away like just the classic. Just the classic dorky guy running away, right? Anyway, and later on, they find out that Majire is not to be found, right? They haven't seen him anywhere, but all of a sudden they start seeing all these like weird things, like papers falling, and he writes on the chalkboard like "I'm watching you" or something like that. And in the end, he comes out, he attacks them. And of course, he has the shadow around him, and Boruto again can see it, but nobody notices his eye, which again is tells me that the characters can't see the eye. It's more just for the audience. But I don't know. Maybe we'll find out some more information about that in the near future. It was pretty cool. A pretty cool battle. They find out that, hey, we don't have to knock this guy out. All we have to do is just affect his emotions, right? So Chocho, Chocho somehow she pulls out all the stops, and she actually doesn't sound dumb. She just sounds like almost like she's like using this crazy potato chip metaphor, and she basically talks him out of that weird state that he was in. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. I liked the episode. I thought it was funny, and in the end, at the end, we see Boruto again, Shikadai, and Mitsuki, and Boruto mentions that he sees this monster in the chakra, right? So they start talking about chakra manifesting as a monster or a creature, and Mitsuki, that means something to Mitsuki, right? So after that, we see Mitsuki just kind of sitting on a ledge somewhere, and he has this snake, and I don't know if he's talking to the snake. Is he talking through the snake to somebody else, or is he talking to himself? It's not really clear. If he was talking to himself, maybe he's just talking to the snake, kind of like to himself. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Is he talking to somebody through the snake? Because it kind of sounds that way, like he's talking to someone. Like he says, yes, he did see a monster, and I can't remember exactly what else he said. I think he wanted to do some more research or something. I don't remember exactly. I have to go back and look at that. But it did sound like he was talking to somebody through the snake somehow, and of course, who is the snake dude in everything is Orochimaru. So I'm guessing he's talking to Orochimaru somehow. I have no idea, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. We'll see what happens. Maybe, especially with those. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned this already. There's a spoiler out there about Boruto's eye. And it's the title of some of the next episodes, right? Jay in my Naruto group posted this the other day, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but there's more information about the eye, so I'm guessing it has something to do with the eye. So all of this has something to do with Boruto's eye, right? All right, so hopefully we'll see some more information about that. I really do hope we see some more information. But again, let me know what you guys think. If you have anything to add to what I have mentioned, make sure you drop a comment and like this video if you want to see more anime reviews. Let me know in the comments what else you think I should talk about or whatever. But that's it for now, guys. This is 4 Ninja Toads, and I'm out.